First up, I'm going to say a few words. And first of all, I'd like to thank everybody who came by yesterday to our parade. That was an awesome experience. It was great for all the teachers and myself to see everyone here live and in person yesterday. So thank you for coming. So first of all, greetings to all our 8th graders. I'd like to congratulate all of you as you leave ELMS and head off to high school. You are all scholars, musicians, and athletes ready to apply your required learning and knowledge to high school and beyond. Many of you are understandably sad due to the cancellation of the spring sports, your spring 8th grade expedition, and many of the end of the year celebrations we had planned. The sudden switch to online learning was close to close this academic year was tough, but you all did it. We are all proud of you. You have worked to meet all the requirements of middle school, and in your last semester, you were forced immediately to learn one of the life lessons, that nothing is promised, and you really never know what tomorrow is going to bring. And in the middle of this chaos, it is very important that we all acknowledge your resilience, your intelligence, and your grit. We would like to leave you with some words of advice as you move on to high school. Number 1, work hard. Things will not always come easily to you, and they shouldn't. What is worth learning is worth working hard for. Don't let frustration get the best of you. Persevere, ask for help, keep trying. The payoff will be great. Number 2, guys, be humble. Yes, you are smart, you are talented, you are athletic. You may have many strengths. You have many strengths, but so do a lot of other people. Be humble about your accomplishments and be quick to compliment others on theirs. Be courteous and respectful towards adults, your peers, and yourself. Good manners and a respectful attitude will take you far in this world. Number 4, guys, get involved. Find extracurricular activities in high school that you are interested in, either in sports, music, the theater, something. Get involved. And number 5, follow the golden rule. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Continue to follow your howls. Yes, your habits of work, learning, and character. Take responsibility for your actions. Be respectful in all that you do. Be a steward to your own learning and your community. Be accountable for all your work. And be courageous. Challenge yourself and cultivate a growth mindset. Lastly, 8th graders, you leave ELMS having learned a lot, but you have much more to learn in the years ahead. Be willing to keep learning from your teachers, your coaches, your parents, and your friends. Continue to lean on your teachers and other educators in high school. Please continue to lean on your parents. Maintain a positive attitude, a helpful disposition, and a willingness to try new experiences. Keep reading, be helpful. Ask your parents if there's anything you can do around the house. Practice your instruments, work out, be good to each other, keep smiling. You are all incredibly well prepared for high school. We all know that you will be successful in high school and beyond. Thank you. Now I'd like to pass it on to our crew leaders who have a few words for you. First up will be Mr. Gigi.
Thank you, Mr. Burns. I'm going to start off with my words to Todd Mickle. Todd, I have chosen one word to describe, and the word is self-confident. I feel like, Todd, you wrote this yourself when we did your passage as you continue to reference the self-confidence that ELMS has given you. I chose the word self-confident for you because the word that you identified in the passages to describe your journey at ELMS, as you put it, you have gained so much self-confidence as a learner. In your words, Todd, where you believe that you got from ELMS what will carry you through life's tough challenges. Don't ever stop believing in yourself, Todd. I know, Todd, that you are going to be a solid role model in the classroom next year, and that your self-confidence is going to transfer to being a classroom leader in high school. I love you. The next student is Elohim Jackson. Elo, the word that I have used or I have described for you is tender-hearted. I chose the word tenderhearted for you, Elo, because you have such a sincere desire to be heard and understood. But you have an equally sincere desire to make others around you feel cared for, heard, and respected. You show the world your heart, Elo. I know, Elo, you're going to spread kindness and joy to your peers and your teachers. You're going to add a smile to many in your new school. I love you as well. Now on to Mr. Connor.
Thank you, Mr. Gigi. I have chosen one word to describe Cesar Hernandez. The word is vibration. I chose the word vibration for you, Cesar, because whether you are running free through the woods or sitting still, drawing your energy is always alive and vibrating. You are a joy to the world. I know Cesar will bring his kind heart, energy, and creativity and add color and positive vibe to his school community and his classrooms. And the next student I have is Malachi Davis, and I have chosen one word to describe Malachi, and that word is tenacious. Malachi, I chose the word tenacious for you because once something that is important to you catches your attention or get locked on, and I have a firm hold on it. Your academics have always been important to you. Keep up the tenacity toward your academics in high school and college. You will always be successful. I know Malachi will take his passion for learning and strong debate skills to bring positive energy and enthusiasm into the classroom. Thank you, both of you, and I love you both. And on to Miss Granteed.
All right, so the word I chose to represent for Shayla is strong-willed. Shayla has the ability to light up a room with her smile and sense of humor. I know that Shayla will make a positive impact on the high school she attends because of her sense of compassion for herself and others. The word I chose to represent Josephine is innovative. This word represents Josephine's ability to think outside the box with any given task. Josephine is able to turn any and all ideas into creative stories. I know Josephine will make a positive impact on the high school she attends because of her dedication to accept all and stay true to herself. Lastly, the word I chose to represent for Tamaria is resilient. This word represents Tamaria's ability to overcome anything that stands in her way. She is the perfect example of someone who only looks for the best in those around her. I know Tamaria will make a positive impact on the high school she attends because she is strong, independent, and beautiful inside and out. Now over to Mr. Geiskopf.
One word I chose for Matthew Buckley is reflective. He has this amazing ability to sit in circle and think about someone else's position, think about someone else's experience. And I think that ability will serve him well to look at himself and improve and grow as a person, as a student in his career field. He's a very unique individual, but at the same time, help make this amazing group that is ELMS and our crew. Dominic Rodriguez is another crew member I have, and the word I chose for him is guardian. Dominic, in certain ways, guards himself and is quiet and internal, and always is working on himself for school, but always with the idea that he can help others, eventually help his family and be supportive of those around him. And many times in crew, as an 8th grader, he would, dive right in and support any other younger students. And I think any high school he goes to, he'll, fit in amazingly just with that ability to be a protector and helper of others. Passing it on now to Ms. Hall.
Thank you, Mr. Geiskopf. I was lucky enough to be a crew leader this year. My first student is Shayeja. I have chosen one word to describe Shayeja. That word is the diamond in the rough. It represents her initial shyness, her very strong, tough exterior. But once you break through that, the beauty, the kindness is appreciated by everyone around her. I know that Shayeja is going to be a huge positive impact on the high school she attends because she takes time to always review everyone's perspectives. She's such a great listener, and she's always willing to help. My next student is Desiree. The word that I use to describe Desiree is the word coach. It represents her overwhelming desire and ability to provide support to those that are always around her. Anytime I've asked her, she's always been more than willing. I know she's going to be Desiree is going to make a huge positive impact on the high school she attends because she's so highly skilled. She's kind and willing to share her knowledge with everyone she encounters, peers and staff included. My last student that is an 8th grader this year is Armani. The word I used for her is matriarch. It represents her leadership, her strong presence, and her wisdom. I know that Armani is going to make a positive impact on the high school she attends because she embodies strength, her natural desire to protect and empower others. She chooses her battles carefully, and when she speaks, you listen. I hope Armani always continues to find her voice. Thank you. I'm passing this over to Ms. Coles and to Ms. Chaz-Lit.
Ms. Chaz-Lit and I have been very lucky to have 4 lovely 8th graders as crew members this year. The first crew member I have is Isela Acevedo, and the word I chose for her is layers. Isela has many layers that she often keeps hidden from others. When they get to know her and they break through those layers, you learn just how funny, smart, and sweet she really is. I know that Isela is going to make a positive impact on the high school and college she attends. When she opens herself up and allows people to see herself and she lets herself shine, she's going to amaze each and every person that's around her. The next crew student is Aaliyah Laub, and I chose the word positivity. I chose the word positivity for Aaliyah because during her times at ELMS, she has demonstrated that she always has a positive attitude, even when things are very difficult for her. She always has a smile on her face and a positive response to any question you ask her. She feels that she can be successful when all the supports that we give are offered to her. Aaliyah's positivity will definitely have a positive impact on her high school and college that she attends. Teachers and peers alike will be drawn to her happy and positive nature. She will also know deep down that she's going to be able to be successful no matter what. The next student I have is Eloisa Pas De Corone, and the word I chose for her is gracious. I feel that Isela is one of the most appreciative students I've ever had and had the privilege to teach. She has always been thankful for any experiences that ELMS has had that has been offered to her. Eloisa's graciousness will make her a favorite of peers and teachers in her future high schools and colleges. Her appreciation and thankfulness are inspiring and appreciated by all that are around her. And last but not least is Brigeth Shivani, and the word I chose for her is resilient. Brigeth has had to work through so many challenges in her life. Her resilient nature has allowed her to open herself up to the people and experiences at ELMS. Brigeth's resilient nature will make a positive impact on her high school and college because she will meet the challenge and difficulties that are there head on and help others in the process. Now I'm going to pass it over to Mrs. Neeves and Mrs. Blanco.
Hi. We have chosen one word to describe Ariana. The word is light. This word represents how Ari shines and has the ability to light up a room. Her lighthearted personality brightens everyone's day. She is also a great leader and advocate for herself and for her peers at ELMS.
Okay. I know that Ariana is going to make a positive impact on the high school she attends because she's also light in the sense that she is powerful and shines a light on injustices she sees. I know Ariana will shine her light no matter where she goes and in every circumstance. Everyone around her will benefit from her light. It will carry her through every situation in life, and she will always succeed.
We now have Gigi, and we have chosen the word wisdom for Gianna. And this word represents her knowledge and ability to understand the world at such a young age.
I know that Gianna is going to make a positive impact on the high school she attends because I know Gianna will spread and grow her wisdom to make the world better for herself and others. Her grace, dignity, and hard work ethic will carry her so far socially and academically. Gianna is a person who gets and gives respect and makes every situation better with her warmth and strength.
Now we have Angelise. We have chosen the word strength to describe Angelise. This word represents how she has endured immense challenges while still maintaining a positive outlook on life. During her time at ELMS, Angelise found her voice and learned how to advocate for herself and others.
I know that Angelise is going to make a positive impact on the high school she attends because she is kind and strong. She accepts, appreciates, and sees the best in others. She is exactly what our world needs. She also is strong enough to be herself and enjoy life without letting others influence her. Angelise is an incredible person with an amazing future. I am so proud of how she's grown. I am forever better for having spent time with Angelise.
And now we have a message from Nurse Kuni, and she shows a word for her too, and the word is resilience. She said this word represents how Angelise has overcome major medical conditions while attending school every day.
I know that Angelise is going to make a positive impact on the high school she attends because Angelise, though quiet and shy, has learned how to advocate for herself this school year. Her dream is to open a food establishment with her sister and cousin. Dreams come true when there is a will to succeed.
Angelise, estoy orgullosa de ti. And we have chosen a word for Marisha, and the word is powerful. This word represents Marisha's capability of overcoming adversity and being a pillar for her family and her friends.
I know that Marisha is going to make a positive impact on the high school she attends because along with her impressive intellect, Marisha is one of the most caring and understanding people I've ever met. She puts others before herself, and I know she will always do the right thing, and she will use her power to make the world better. My hope is for Marisha to realize the power within herself and to prioritize herself. All four of these girls have been with me for the past 3 years, and the love we have in our hearts for them will never end. We're so proud of all of them, and now I'd like to pass it on to Mr. Coir.
Thank you. It is my privilege to speak on behalf of Delzion and Amar. I have chosen one word to describe Delzion. The word is bloom. This word symbolizes Delzion's growth, development, and maturity over his 3 years at ELMS. Like a flower's life cycle, so much hard work exists that people cannot see. It is only when the flower blooms that people stop to take in its beauty. I know that Delzion is going to make a positive impact on the high school he attends because of the hard work and perseverance it takes to create something beautiful. You have matured so greatly, learned to reflect so deeply, and have a loving family to support your next level of development that I know I also speak for them in appreciating the beautiful person we all watched you become. I have chosen one word to describe Amar. The word is steadfast. This word represents how dependable, committed, and reliable Amar is. He has overcome significant challenges in his life with grace, humility, and compassion. Over the 2 years in crew, I've witnessed a completely trustworthy young man who is good. I know that Amar is going to make a positive impact on the high school he attends because of these qualities. He is steadfast in his academics, friendships, and being a member of a community. Taken together, they allow a very special trust to develop in any relationship he has. And because of that trust, Amar, you will make that community, friendship, relationship, or world better because you are a part of it. Thank you both. Now over to Miss Kovac and Miss Jessica.
The first 8th grader that I'd like to share about is Haley Cesar. I have chosen one word to describe Haley, and the word is worthy. This word represents all that Haley has overcome to become who she is today. Haley is strong, smart, kind, and capable. I know that Haley is going to make a positive impact on the high school she attends because she has proven that she can surmount any obstacle she has faced and is worthy of greatness. The next 8th grader is Kylie. I have chosen one word to describe Kylie. The word is valor. This word represents Kylie's personal growth during her time at ELMS. She started as a timid, unsure 6th grade student and has grown into an 8th grade student who is passionate, confident, and fearless. I know that Kylie is going to make a positive impact on the high school she attends because she is someone who continues to humbly be confident and to speak up for what is right. Next, we have Naylan. I have chosen one word to describe Naylan, and that word is wisdom. This word represents Naylan's ability to lead quietly by using her knowledge and astuteness. Naylan articulates what is right and what is good by demonstrating that you do not have to be loud to make a difference. I know that Naylan is going to make a positive impact on the high school she attends because she has shown that she can use her wisdom for good and that she can be courageous and make sure that her voice is heard. And last, we have Ariana Mayweather. The word I have chosen for Ariana is voice. This word represents how Ariana has grown during her time at ELMS and how she continues to speak up for what is right and uses her voice to continue to advocate for herself and others. I know that Ariana is going to make a positive impact on the high school she attends because she has transcended barriers, learned to advocate for herself and others, and uses her voice for good. Now I'm going to send it over to Mr. Cataldi.
Thank you. I was lucky enough to have 3 outstanding 8th graders. First up, I've chosen one word, and the word is considerate for Antoine Anderson. This word represents Antoine's ability to be attentive and thoughtful around the issues he finds important, contributing his concerns and opinions. I know that Antoine's going to make a positive impact on the high school he attends because he's a wonderful, thoughtful person to be around who is very intelligent and intriguing. Next up, I have chosen the word growth for Malik. This word represents Malik's ability to improve through his hard work and dedication to better himself. I know that Malik is going to make a positive impact on the high school he attends because he's eager to succeed, contributes his best effort, and is an enjoyable person to be around. And last but not least, I have Hashim Abdi. I've chosen the word diligent to describe Hashim. The word represents Hashim's ability to focus on a task, conscientiously refine his craft, and produce a high-quality product through his persistence and dedication to excellence. I know that Hashim is going to make a positive impact on the high school he attends because he raises the bar of achievement for everyone around him while demonstrating kindness as a leader within his community. Thanks. I'm going to pass it over to Mr. Newton.
Thank you, Mr. Cataldi. I have chosen one word to describe Angel, and that word is focused. Angel is focused on being a successful student. Angel's focus has allowed him to be an accomplished student during his 3 years at ELMS. Angel's focus will carry him on a path of success in high school and beyond. I have chosen one word to describe Rigo, and that word is gentle. This word represents Rigo's demeanor while at ELMS. Quiet yet capable, Rigo never let a situation get the best of him. Moving forward, Rigo's gentle demeanor will allow him to be a calming force for his peers as he navigates high school. I have chosen one word to describe Daniel, and that word is growth. In his 3 years at ELMS, Daniel has shown tremendous growth as both a student and as an individual. As Daniel began to find himself as a person, he realized he was the only one responsible for the choices he makes on a daily basis. As Daniel continues his academic path, I know his growth will allow him to accomplish anything he sets his mind to. His growth as a person will also continue as he confronts the challenges of life head on. I have chosen one word to describe Jaden, and that word is driven. Jaden always accomplishes what he sets his mind to. There are no goals large enough for Jaden. If he decides to do something, it will get done, and it'll get done with 100% effort. Jaden will not only use his goal-oriented attitude to be successful in high school, but his attitude and work ethic will rub off on his peers. Jaden's attitude will far exceed his own personal gains. I've chosen one word to describe Devante, and that word is potential. Throughout his years at ELMS, Devante has shown he has the potential to be a very successful student. Devante has all the tools necessary to accomplish anything he puts his mind to. Moving forward, Devante's potential will manifest itself into success as he moves forward in his high school career. And now off to Mr. Stoll and Mr. Romano.
Thank you. I've been amazed sort of how this year our crew has really stayed connected, and I think it speaks to a lot of sort of the leadership skills of our 8th graders. So we'll start with Dante. You know, the word I chose for you, Dante, is pacesetter. And this word represents how Dante can set the pace of a classroom. He demonstrates leadership that his peers want to model and live up to in and outside of the classroom. And I know that Dante is going to make a positive impact in high school and beyond by sort of surrounding himself with peers that are committed to demonstrating strong academic skills, but stronger academic character. Make sure that you utilize your howls in and out of the classroom, especially when you need to find the strength to give it another try. The second student is Zymir, and the word I chose for you, Zymir, is headstrong. And this word represents how Zymir can be stubbornly determined to hold himself to the highest of standards. And I know, Zymir, that you're going to make a positive impact in high school and beyond if you remember that even if you're shooting for the moon and you miss, you will still end up by the stars. Always remember that high expectations are a good thing, but many times it takes several tries to meet or exceed them. So just keep trying, bud. The third student in our crew is Tate, and the word I chose was groove to represent Tate. And this word represents that when Tate can find the groove, he can ride that wave of success for himself and others. I know Tate is going to make a positive impact on high school and beyond if he remembers to stay positive, especially when faced with adversity, to make the best of a bad or any situation. Always push yourself to produce the character traits and work habits we know that you are capable of as you find out where you want this life to take you. And the last student in our crew is Jarkel. And the word that we chose for you, Jarkel, is balance. And this word represents how Jarkel, over the course of these 3 years, has grown to be a funny, hardworking, balanced young man that is sort of ready for any challenges that are to come. And I know, Jarkel, that you will sort of embrace this balance between work and play to make a positive impact in high school and beyond by being funny, hardworking, and a positive influence on others. Remember to advocate for what you need and not to be afraid to show off that joy that you brought to our crew every day in all aspects of your life. And so that's our crew. Now on to Ms. Talev and Ms. Feraco.
I've been so lucky to be a part of Ms. Talev's crew for such a short amount of time, and I'm excited to introduce our word for Patrice Ham. Patrice, your word is loyal. The word loyal represents how you are faithful and devoted to yourself and how you choose to surround yourself with those around you. You are fiercely loyal to those people you hold close to your heart. We know that Patrice will make a positive impact with her personal loyalty in the years to come. Although Patrice's loyalty may seem subtle, it is a powerful force that shows how deeply she cares. She is faithful to those she trusts within her circle, and her actions speak louder than her words. Our hope is that Patrice realizes the power she has within to do whatever she puts her mind to in the future.
The next person to give some affirmations to is Maia Patterson. I've chosen one word to describe Maia. The word is competitor. The word competitor represents how Maia is a true competitor by nature. We all know that. She is motivated and driven to excel when given the opportunity. She raises the level of competition, whether it is a simple game of charades, a monthly initiative, or when challenged to an academic task. The true competitor in Maia can fuel her to work the hardest, care the most, and lead her down a path of excellence and progress. This drive is infectious, and we hope that Maia uses this trait to motivate herself and others to inspire and help others to reach their highest potential. Our next crewmate that I want to talk about is E. Marie. We've chosen one word to describe E-Marie. The word is integrity. The word integrity represents how E-Marie's moral compass doesn't waver. She is always honest and consistently carries herself in a way that is reflective of her values and beliefs. E-Marie is the same authentic person regardless of the situation. We know that E-Marie's integrity and voice will make a lasting impact on others. She is a positive role model to others in both character and the academic world. E-Marie's courage combined with her integrity will motivate others to succeed to create a positive impact on those blessed to be in her circle and beyond.
The next crewmate I'm excited to introduce is Malaysia. The word we chose for her is creative. Creativity is in all of us, but with Malaysia, it's not just the skills like drawing, especially her manja art, but it's also the way she thinks. We came across a quote recently while reading that is fitting with Malaysia. It stated, "Creativity is the way I share my soul with the world." During Malaysia's time at ELMS, she has been reflective of this journey in mind, body, and spirit. She has used her creativity as an entry point with others to share who she is beneath the surface. We have seen Malaysia come out of her shell and share her ideas with our community. We know that as she continues on this journey, she will make a positive impact on those around her.
And our fifth crewmate, that's an 8th grader, is Jasmine Williams. We have chosen one word to describe Jasmine. The word is ambitious. The word ambitious represents how Jasmine has exhibited a strong desire to succeed in both whatever she does. Jasmine is a young lady that has grit, fueling her passion and perseverance in academics, sports, and life. We have no doubt that Jasmine is going to accomplish whatever her heart desires in the future. With her ambitious goals and determination, she will continue to work to ensure her dreams come true. Jasmine's patience, strength of character, and the passion to achieve her ambitions will create ripple effects on those around her to have far-reaching effects. We love you, girls. On to Mrs. Erickson and Miss Richardson.
Hello, everyone. Miss Richardson and I have been honored to have 4 beautiful and amazing 8th grade girls this year. The first incredible 8th grader I will introduce you to is Aleta. I have chosen one word to describe Aleta, and the word is sagacious. This word represents Aleta because she is wise, passionate, determined, and always has sound judgment when she makes decisions. Aleta is always ready with a plan or a brainstorm of how to fix something or to improve a situation for somebody. Aleta is full of heart and love, and she shares everything she has with everyone around her so that no one ever feels left out. Because of her whimsical and loving nature, we know that she is going to pave the most amazing path for herself. She's an advocate for herself and others, and through her nurturing nature and optimistic personality, her future is brighter than 1,000 stars. And Aleta, like those shining stars, we hope that you continue to light the path for yourself on your amazing journey and for all of those around you. We love you.
Next, we have Larisa. I have chosen one word to describe Larisa. The word is open. This word represents how Larisa has cultivated an open heart and is always willing to accept someone new into the circle and give them the friendship and love that they need. She's always creating a positive environment for anyone she meets. We know that Larisa will have a positive impact no matter where she goes and what world she creates around her. She will continue to accept people for who they are, and through her friendships, encourage others to become amazing stars who will help her create a better world.
And our next beautiful, amazing, incredible girl is Kira, or Care Bear. Kira, I've chosen one word for, and the word is embrace. This word represents how Kira fully embraces every soul she meets. Kira accepts others for the unique individual that they are and gives a voice to those who cannot be heard. She is warm and kind and welcoming and puts the needs of others before herself. We know that Kira does and will change the world. Kira analyzes every situation to make sure it is fair and equal for all, which is something that this world has always and currently needs deeply. We hope that Kira always remembers that she is stronger than she seems and braver than she believes. The world needs you, Kira, and all that you have to give it, and we love you tremendously.
Next 8th grader I'd like to introduce is the shining bright star we all know, Penny. Penny, I have chosen one word to describe you, and everyone can agree on this. That word is smile. This word represents how you, Penny, have grown into a caring person during your time at ELMS. You have stepped into your own spotlight, and you share smiles and love with everyone around you, especially those who need it. We know that you, Penny, are going to have an amazing, positive impact no matter where life takes you. You will continue to spread your smiles because that's what the world needs. You'll give them to everyone you meet, creating change and making a better world for everyone around you. You've come so far and have brought so much into this world. And let me tell you, you've brought a lot into mine. Next up is Miss Taddeo.
My first crew leader that I'd like to talk about is, or crew student that I'd like to talk about is Victoria. I have chosen the word growth to describe Victoria. And I chose this word because Victoria chose it for herself. Over the course of this year, she has spoken often about how proud she is of the growth she has made, and I am extremely proud of her as well. I know that she's going to make a positive impact on the high school because she knows what it means to set a goal and work towards it, even when it is not the easy path. She will lead by example and show others how hard work can pay off. To Kamaya, I chose the word individual. This word represents Kamaya in many ways, from her personality and willingness to be true to herself and her own voice, all the way down to her fabulous outfits. Kamaya lets everyone know exactly who she is and where she stands, and that is a trait that it takes most people years to master. I know she will make a positive impact on high school because she will continue to stand up for what she believes in and show a quiet leadership by being an example to everyone that it is okay to be yourself. For Abby, I chose the word heart. For 3 years, Abby has been the heart of this crew. Whether it's buckling down and getting work done, or goofing off when it's time to play games, Abby keeps this crew together. She's a quiet leader whose strength and humor helped build this crew into what it is. It would not be the same group without her. I know that Abby will make a positive impact in high school because her quiet leadership and heart will allow her to continue to lift others up. For Meredith, I chose the word leader. From day one in 6th grade, Meredith has stepped up to help her fellow crew members. Whether it was with homework, or that one time she literally offered her hand and helped her classmates out of a storm in the middle of a river on her first overnight, Meredith has exemplified what it means to lead by example and to be there for her peers. Meredith will make a positive impact on high school because she came into ELMS a natural leader, and she is leaving as one of the most confident and competent kids I've ever met. She will continue to lend a hand to those around her. Ladies, thank you for everything you have brought to this crew and to ELMS. I love you all and will miss you. Good luck in high school. Go forth and conquer. Do good things. Now over to Mr. Loftus.
I only had the pleasure to work with and get to know 2 of the sections, but I enjoyed working with each of you and thought highly of each of you. I regret not seeing your spring expedition and then going to Seabreeze with everyone. Good luck in high school. Don't forget what you learned at ELMS, and you will be successful. Now over to Ms. Ogno.
Thanks. You have all worked hard and loved yourselves and each other well this year. Congratulations. Continue to spread the kindness and love from ELMS wherever you go. I love you all. Back to Mr. Burns.
Wow. Thank you, Roots Crew. Or as Mr. Stoll would say, Roots Crew. I was so moved by all those awesome words describing your awesome crew members. In closing, we would like to thank our ELMS families for your support for the past 3 years, and for supporting your children through the last 3 months of this virtual learning, and for joining us in celebrating with our 8th graders. 8th graders, we wish you could be with us today live and in person, but we want you to know that you will always be part of our ELMS family and community, no matter where you are. Please support each other in high school. We wish you many successes in high school, and thank you for the example you have set for the entire ELMS community. Thank you, we love you, and take care. And now, for one last 3 ELMS claps. Roots crew, 1, 2, 3. Woo! Take care, everyone.